Yes, and welcome back. This is the Touchline show right here on Y254, and as promised earlier on the interview segment, we have the Kenyan Baseball5 players who represented the national team at the inaugural World Baseball Tournament that took stage in Mexico, where Kenya finished in the 5th position. And of course, in studio today we have two key players who are part of the team that finished in the 5th position, and we want to talk about the whole tournament, how it was, and the expectations, maybe if the team attained what they were aiming in that tournament. And of course, we want to understand whether the preparations towards the tournament itself and na wale wapinzani wao kule Mexico mambo yalikuwa vipi. In studio today we have Valentine Elseba, karibu sana. Na Samuel Onsongo on my far right pale. Nianze tu direct to the question, how was the experience in Mexico? Nikianza na wewe Samuel.
Yeah, the experience was good. Although expectations zetu hatukuzimit vile tulikuwa na tarajia.
Yes. Valentine, what were you aiming? Because anasema kwamba the aims that you are having for that tournament were not met.
Okay, our aim was to come back with the gold, winning that tournament. But unfortunately, we became number 5. But also, it was a good thing because we qualified to become number 1 in Africa, which was a good achievement. So we were just proud of it. Yeah.
Yes, Samuel, what do you make of the performance generally by the team that represented Kenya in this inaugural tournament?
It was good.
Yeah.
We did our best. Although our opponents were really good, and being our first attempt there, I think the performance was good for us.
Yeah. Maybe what was the motivation, Valentine, from the players?
Okay, our motivation especially came from we had a slogan that we were reciting after every game, which kept us very high and very hopeful for the next games. So the slogan was like, it was helping us become united, even though we have lost a game or anything.
Yes.
We come back to ourselves, we realize ourselves back, and we become able to play the next game that we tried.
Yeah, you tried your best. And how different was your opponents, compared to your preparations, Kenya kujipanga-panga, wapinzani wenu pale? How different were they?
They were no different from us.
Yeah.
From our first game with Cuba, I think the field was not. It was a disadvantage for us.
Yeah.
But they were really good. And the other team that beat us, Mexico, I think they beat us because they had fans.
Yeah.
The home support. Yeah. But generally the teams were good also.
Valentine, your best game as a team mkiwa Mexico ilikuwa gani?
It was against Spain.
Yeah.
That game, people were not expecting us to win the game.
Yes.
Because we first lost the first set, and the people were like, no, Spain is gonna take this. But the second and the third set, we did our best and we won the game, which it surprised a lot of people.
Yeah.
They weren't expecting that from us, which we also were happy, very happy, because it was our last game in the preliminaries, of which we performed very well.
Yeah.
And it also helped us have that courage of playing in the quarters with Tunisia, which psyched us a lot because we beat Tunisia 2-0.
Yeah.
So I think Spain was the best game. It was the best team that we did our best, and we were happy winning it.
She's speaking about the best game you had. What about the worst game? Labda ile game yenye mulicheza tactics hazikuingiana and everybody alikuwa kind of surprised. What is not going on?
It was Cuba.
Cuba.
Yeah, because of the field. The field was not on it was very disadvantaged for us.
The field.
Yeah.
Yeah, the field was like our shoes.
Yeah.
You know, they are made of rubber, and also the field was made of rubber. So in our dugout there was water.
Yes.
So when you step on the water and you go to the field, it becomes very slippery. So you find that when you are trying to make a move, you want to go for the ball or you want to hit, you slide, which is a disadvantage. You fall, and you know when you fall down, the opponents don't care what is going on with you, so they just play, and the umpire, also the referee, he's not gonna say, oh, you have fallen, or no. He's just going to play the game as it is played. So it was a big disadvantage to us.
Samuel, anasema the field haikuwa sawa on your side. Labda ukiangalia preparations ama ukiangalia how well hizo team zingine ziko prepared, do you think ni kipi ambacho unadhani timu ya taifa inafaa ifanye ndo tufikie viwango sasa?
I think ni two coaches were train more skills. There are some skills that we learned there that we didn't apply. So the coaches should teach the upcoming players, especially those who are going to Olympics for next year, those skills. Yeah.
Valentine, still on the tournament. Hii tournament ilikufanya vipi? How did it make you a better player?
It made me first a really better player because there is some, let me say, some skills and some, you know, how to move, how to conduct yourselves. You know, I think for our team, there are some things that we had not yet learned because, you know, Baseball5 is still a new game. So there is some rules. Rules keeps on changing now and then, of which we were not taught and we didn't have the time to learn them. So we went knowing only the basic rules. So I think when I was in Mexico, I think playing against the other opponents, there are some skills I learned and some rules also, which helps me like as a player to improve on my game. When I take the skills and apply them on my training, you know, I may become good as well. So, you know, learning new things and a lot of lessons, and it helps a player also during the training, and when you apply, you will become a better player.
Just a follow-up on that question. So after representing the Kenyan team at the World Cup, so what is next for you as a player?
I'm still I believe I'm still gonna represent Kenya because for now I've already passed the age of being in the youth team, but we still have our senior team, which the both of us have been also selected. We are amongst the first 10 who are going to Zambia on 6th of November. So we are still representing Kenya, though we have already passed the age of the youth, but yeah, we are still going on, of which next year, when we win the qualifiers in Zambia, we are going for World Cup for seniors now. This was the junior team, now we are going for seniors. So we are still continuing with the playing baseball, till then.
Samuel, I'll ask you the same question. How did the World Cup make you the better player?
For me, it made me, I learned some skills, some rules. Also, I learned that in the tough times, like the game with Mexico, there was a bit tension. The home support, the fans cheering their team. I learned that we should be calm and stay focused.
Next for you?
I'm also in the game. I will keep training so that I can be selected to represent the country for another events in the future.
Valentine, this is a new game, you know. Even those maybe are watching us right now, they don't know how it is being played. Maybe for someone, maybe wanting to, you know, get to play Baseball5, some of the challenges you're facing as a young player and as a lady in this game? Maybe you can just kind of tell us some of the challenges maybe you're facing as a player.
Okay, the challenges are, let me say, they are not that much, but you find that, you know, a baseball pitch,
yes,
it's a small pitch, not that big. It's around 21 square meters,
yeah,
of which when you have a good training facility to training, you know, you get better. But you know, where we train,
yes,
the floor of the pitch is very rough because you know, Baseball5, as you can see, the ball is smooth and it's rubber. It doesn't need a rough place, and you know, our pitch, it is rough. It has not been made for the perfect play,
yeah,
so it kind of disturbs us a little bit. And also the equipment,
yes,
you find that we have a little supply of the balls, and when this ball, you know, it gets, when you play with it more and more, it becomes soft, and when it becomes soft, it becomes easier to, it can cut or anything.
yeah.
So we need more supplies of the balls and
Equipment.
the equipment,
Yes.
of which the equipment is only the ball, because the game is played using our hands. We bat with our hands, and you know, the opponents also catch the balls with their hands. It's unlike baseball, the real baseball. You use your bats, you have gloves, so it's much easier. Baseball5 is much easier, but you know, sometimes it needs a lot of effort and agility. You have to be so strong to play it, because there is a lot of running, movement. So I think the disadvantages are just the equipment, the pitch where you play, and also you need to know which type of clothes you are using.
Okay.
Because you cannot use, you know, there is these football shoes.
Yeah.
You cannot play with them. Those are very dangerous. They are risky. So the type of uniform you put on also matters a lot.
Samuel, kwa mtu mwenye anasikia kwa mara ya kwanza Baseball5, nataka unielezee kama mtoto wa class 1, Baseball5 inachezwaje na ina entail nini?
Okay, the game is simple.
Yeah.
You just need this simple ball. It is played by 5 players. It can be 3 ladies, 2 gentlemen, or vice versa. First, you need a pitch, a small pitch. You just a player, you have the fielders and the batters, offense and defense.
Yeah.
So your batters, you just hit the ball. You have a line, 4.5 line there. You hit the ball over that line and you run. There are bases, first base, second base, third base. There are 4 bases there. So you hit the ball and run towards the base, the first base.
Valentine, kuna mtu ananiuliza, where do you train hapa Nairobi, and somebody wishing to join you guys atawapata vipi?
Okay, sisi tuna train, I think most of the time tuna train na Kel Stadium. But during training national team tuna train yanga Multimedia University. Hapo ndo tuna train yanga on weekends, because weekdays we are at school. Na kutupata, you can website. Unaweza pata Masailan Baseball Academy. Unaweza tupata hapo. Uta get more details
kienda kwa website. Okay. Amesema your students. How do you commute and balance training schedule na pia kwenda class?
We manage for studies for school, we go to school even on Saturdays. So we go from Monday to Saturday up to 4. We go for training. When they are national training, we go on Sunday. At MMU for training. Other days, when we are in holidays, we train there. But we manage, yeah.
Yeah, you manage as a
We
student.
balance.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
balance.
Yeah.
Valentine, your journey as a Baseball5 player, nani amekuwa akikusupport labda kutoka uanze kwa hii game?
Okay, the main supporter is the Coach Titus Mutwiri.
Yeah.
He's the president of Baseball Federation of Kenya. He's the one who introduced us to this game. We were in class 7, third term. He came to our school and picked football players, like just randomly. And so we saw like, oh, let's try this new game. It's called baseball, let's try it. So from there, he has been supporting us. You know, at first, we thought that this game is just like, oh, it's boring, you know. But I realized that when you are consistent to the game you want to play, it becomes more interesting, and you wish to be like, you want to play more and more. So he has been supporting us till we started, and it was 2022. There is where we started our journey, and after 3 months we went to Mombasa, which was a surprise for us. And I think that was the main thing that kept me in this baseball, because I was like giving up. I'm not going anywhere, I'm playing this game, I don't get any support from people, don't know it, you know. But after we went to Mombasa, and I was like, oh, so tunaweza travel kumbe. So I kept on playing, and with by God's grace, there is this trial that came out last year on July. We were called for a trial, and I was among them with Samuel here. And when we went there, you know, there were a lot of people. So I was like, oh, kumbe kuku nje kuna wase wengine pia wanacheza. I thought ni sisi peke yetu tu, like na wale wa Mombasa nilimit, kumbe we are more. And it became interesting, like, so I kept on playing. The trials went well, and by God's grace also I was chosen to be playing for Kenya. So that kept me like, it kept me strong, and it motivated me so much. So after that, that's our journey. We were in South Africa this year, January, which we managed to qualify now for the World Cup, which we went just a few weeks before. And it was a great journey. Yes,
she has mentioned about South Africa. Before you even traveled to Mexico, it was one of the qualifier matches that you went to play in South Africa. You managed to qualify. And immediately after this tournament in Mexico, I looked at the rankings, and the national team has moved two spaces upward, you know. Now you are ranked 11th in the global stage. How do you see the preparations in South Africa, and how did they contribute to your good performance in Mexico as players?
There in South Africa, we also learned some skills from other players. So we came and implemented them on our camp. We have been training since August holiday. We have trained like 3 times. That is 2 weeks each camp. So we train the skills and we apply them.
So generally, as a player, what motivates you, and moving forward, what are your aims as a player? And nataka unijibu tu baadaye, why Baseball5 na si the other, maybe football ama athletics?
What keeps me going is for the love for the game. We started back there in class 7. Me, I wasn't among them wakati walikuwa na introduciwa. Mi nilikuja, ilikuwa a day on Monday, nasikia kwa class kila mtu anasema baseball. Kumba ilikuwa ameenda on Saturday and I wasn't there. So nikikuja nasikia baseball. So the next Saturday I went to the field, nikaona ndio wanaita baseball. So I didn't start with Baseball5. I started with baseball. When we use the bat. So nikaingia hapo, nikajaribu. Nikaona ni game poa, acha nijaribu. Tukaendelea hivyo. Hadi sahi.
Mambo mazuri. Anyway, Tukimalizia labda Valentine, ukiangalia Baseball 5, the state of this game in Kenya, where do you want to see it in the next maybe 2 to 3 years? And if you had an opportunity maybe to talk to these stakeholders of this game, what can you tell them? Okay,
for me, I believe that in the next 2 or 3 years, we'll be at the top.
Yeah.
Because I believe that the senior team, which are going for the World Cup next year,
yeah,
I believe in them. I'm also among them. I hope we are going to do our best. And when we perform the World Cup next year for seniors, it also brings our ranking on top.
Yeah.
So I think the next 2 or 3 years, we are going to be at a very good position in the world. And to the stakeholders, I would like for them to support us.
Yeah.
Like they give us the best support, like, they be with us during training, the equipments they provide for us and all that. So I think just support. They support us to the fullest, yeah.
Samuel, ukiangalia sasa hivi, it's a new game in town. Everybody is aiming to be maybe the next superstar in the Baseball 5. For those starting, what can you tell them tukimalizia kabisa?
Ni tu kujituma tu kwa kila kitu, hakuna kitu rahisi.
Yeah.
Ni mtu tu akuja train, ajitume training, learn new skills. Yeah.
Will we be able to see with the national team, the seniors?
Yeah, I hope so, because I'm still training. Bado niko hapo tu.
Yeah, interesting. We'll wait and see what will happen, of course, with Valentine and Samuel Onsongo. These are the players that they were part of the team that represented Kenya in the inaugural Baseball 5 tournament that was held in Nayarit, Mexico, where the national team managed to finish 5th. They were the best ranked team from Africa, and we are still hoping that they can represent us to the top level in the upcoming tournaments. That is where we put a cap on this interview segment. Coming up after this, a short commercial break, will be the fan zone. Remember, Barry Sila will be joining us, and Bernard Okum will be coming in. Remember also to send your feedback on our social media platforms. That is on Facebook. We've asked you, who do you think will win between Kenya and Ivory Coast, the match that is set to be played on Tuesday, that will be played in Ivory Coast. So when we'll be coming back, we'll sample your feedback. Stay tuned. Fan Zone is coming up next.